What's up, guys? Welcome to TrakkRecord Media. I'm James. Today, we're going to be jumping into Oscar wrap-up. Finally get done with this Oscar season. Award show was on Sunday. Winners are out. I actually have a little video made for you guys on Snap. I was going reactions after each win. During the video, there's going to be times I'll hop in and give a little more info on some stuff that happened. But here is that video now. Finally, time to get the Oscars going. Let's see how it goes.
How beautiful. How beautiful. So happy for Regina King. She did an amazing performance and it feels we could talk and she's totally deserved this and the best one in the entire field. Yay!
Free Solo taking that documentary feature, boy. It's intense. He climbing a face of a rock without ropes. See, I knew this one. I knew you called it. Vice taking home make up her hair, dude. Return for Christian Bale into Dick Cheney.
Black Panther taking home costume design, the one that should be winning. Not best picture. Costume design. Wakanda forever! Black Panther taking production design as well? I think so. Seriously, made Wakanda come to life. Well deserved. Black Panther production design.
Alfonso Cuarón taking home the Cinematography Award. Proven to be one of the best filmmakers of our generation. Said it. He is.
I could have told ya. Bohemian Rhapsody. Sound editing, of course. So it looks like they're gonna win freaking sound mixing as well. Oh, look at that. Bohemian Rhapsody. For sound mixing, I told you. It's gonna win it as well. And now, petition officially started. Okay, so the petition that I want to get started is sound design, because you don't need to have two categories when one person always wins it. If you remember last time, it was like 6 of the last 10 of the same movies that win sound editing also win sound design. It'd be similar to production design where they actually have like a set decorator and then like a graphic artist. Like they have two different categories within production design, so that would be sound design. It'd be sound design with sound mixing and sound editing. I know that had been the Academy's thing of trying to like shrink down the award show, keep it under 3.5 hours or whatever, and that would help if it was just one category, since it is very, very common that it's the same exact movie for sound editing and sound mixing. Hey, Roma taking that best foreign feature. You knew what was going to happen. I mean, really, it's between it and Cold War, but Roma, best foreign. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Bohemian Rhapsody really taking this one? Film editing? Okay, for film editing, I don't know how this happened. I don't know who let this go through or who even voted for Bohemian Rhapsody for film editing. All I've heard from this movie is that the editing is not good. You can look it up yourself on Twitter, on YouTube, whatever. The editing is not good in this movie. It's just not. So I don't know how it ended up taking home film editing over BlacKkKlansman and the favorite, even Vice. Of course, my pick was BlacKkKlansman, and I'd maybe biased towards my own pick, but the editing in that movie was great, and I don't know how you can give it to Bohemian Rhapsody with the movie that already had so many problems within itself. So I don't know how they ended up giving that to them, but really just confused on how Bohemian Rhapsody even got film editing.
Okay, low-key, this freaking category was tough. But I freaking knew Marshall Ali was gonna get it because he's the supporting actor boy. He always be getting that supporting actor role. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's supposed to be Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse. The literally only choice for the category, taking home the award for Best Animated Feature.
Animated short, going home to Bow. The best one in the category. It was literally the only one that could have won. Come on, it's Bow. So sad and beautiful. Yeah, I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't know any of these movies because how would I see them? But, period, end of sentence for Best Documentary Short. So, First Man taking the visual effects. Didn't see it coming, but you know what? I can preach. Biopic. Space sequences, you know. Yeah, didn't see these ones either because... How? But, Best Live Action Short goes to Skin.
Green Book, are you kidding me? In one of the hardest categories over Roma, Vice, and the best one, First Reform? Green Book?
About original screenplay. I was upset when it happened last night, even though I did call it. I said the Academy was going to pick Green Book for original screenplay, even though I myself thought that First Reformed was the best screenplay out of the choices in the category. They picked a really safe movie that dealt with racism, segregation, the treatment of people of color from white people. You know, I just think it was a very safe way to do that with Green Book. even though Roma was in there and First Reformed, and my pick was First Reformed. I mean, don't know how Green Book... I mean, I know I picked it, but I didn't want to. I was hoping that I'd be proven wrong with the Green Book with original screenplay.
Yo, listen. Show enough. Spike Lee. Black Klansman adapted screenplay, the hardest category all night. He takes it home.
You're about to blow my lid, bro! How did Black Panther beat If Beale Street Could Talk for score? Beale Street had one of the most beautiful scores I've ever heard in my life. And he got beat by Black Panther?
As you can tell from the video, I was upset. I don't know how Black Panther took this. It was stolen away from If Beale Street Could Talk. Beale Street just had an amazing soundtrack. I mean, the music's beautiful. I mean, listen right now. Beale Street was stolen away. Black Panther taking home original score. I do not know how that happened at all. If I had to go in order of, if not Beale Street, I'd go Isle of Dogs, Black Klansman, Mary Poppins Returns, and then Black Panther. I don't know how it stole a score, but it did. One of the most upsetting of the night. Back to the video.
Not gonna lie, I was very, very nervous after Black Panther, for some flippin' reason, won score, that they're gonna take a song, but no. Going to Shallow, first song, Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga being in love, finally getting their award. Well deserved.
And no surprise there, boyos. Rami Malek, actor in a leading role. If only he did his own singing like, I don't know, Bradley Cooper? I don't know, that's just me. That's just me.
My head's in shambles. Olivia Colman for the favorite? In one of the hardest categories, over Yalitza Aparicio, Roma, Glenn Close, Wife, freaking Lady Gaga, Stars Born, freaking Melissa McCarthy can't freaking, are you serious?
So, lead actress, I'm not upset, per se. I'm really just confused on how it happened. I did not have her ranked as... I didn't even have her ranked as my wild card. I thought for sure they were going to give it to Glenn Close, and if not Glenn Close, then Yalitza Aparicio for Roma, but like those are my two, and then maybe third Lady Gaga, maybe Melissa McCarthy, but I did not have Olivia Colman on there. I mean, not that she didn't give a good performance, it's just the other people in the field I thought were stronger. So I was very surprised when it happened. I mean, not upset. She put in a good performance, but I just didn't think it was lead actress level. I just thought the other people in the field delivered better performances. So I don't know, not upset, but just a little surprised. It was a shocker for sure. Back to the video.
Alfonso Cuarón again, I'm doubling down, proven to be the best filmmaker around right now in our generation. I'm saying it. For real though, best director, Alfonso Cuarón. Roma, best foreign language film too. Crazy.
Okay, director, I just wanted to give this quick in there. Director is actually a really great win. I wanted to have Spike Lee win it, but I'm not upset that Alfonso Cuarón won it because he completely deserved it. A great movie with Roma, some great themes in there. But the bigger story that I want to tell you guys is actually 4 out of the last 5 years, Mexican directors, Guillermo del Toro, Alejandro Iñárritu, and Alfonso Cuarón. So those 3 guys, 4 out of the last 5 have won Best Director. Some really great directors coming out of Mexico. I believe they even lived like within 100 miles of each other growing up. Like they are insanely close, and they are tearing apart the Academy Awards. They're just coming in 4 out of the 5 years, taking home Best Director, one of the top prizes of the whole night. Alfonso Cuarón, completely deserved, a great director, one of the best filmmakers around right now, that's working right now. Great filmmaker. Just want to get that quick stat in there, quick little info, because I thought it was just amazing that it's actually 4 of the last 5 have been Mexican film directors. Back to the video though.
What in the freaking world? Green Book for Best Picture? Ugh, I'm about to say is, I'd rather freaking see Bohemian Rhapsody take it. Black Panther. This goes to show how freaking awful the Best Picture nominees were. Why is it not BlacKkKlansman?
Okay, bringing it back. Best Picture, I don't know how Green Book took it home. I understand how. I don't support it. Because with films like Black Panther, BlacKkKlansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star is Born, and Vice, and Green Book takes it home. I personally wanted BlacKkKlansman. I thought it deserved it out of the Best Pictures. If not BlacKkKlansman, I thought Bohemian Rhapsody, just because of what it had been doing before. After that, it got a little sketchy. I thought maybe Roma, The Favorite, Vice, Stars Born, but Green Book, it's not gonna push any buttons. It's not gonna push any boundaries. You know, it's just like easy to digest for the white masses. You know, it's like this is supposed to be this story of, you know, segregation in the South and racism, but it's like this white hero character is leading it. I just think that with a film that's in there like BlacKkKlansman, that really hits it. And it hits it on the head. I mean, and the thing is too, Green Book went through some crazy ordeals during production. I mean, the family of the pianist was contacting them, telling them they were getting the story wrong. Like, it's some sketchy stuff with Green Book, and it's so wrong. It's just this soft choice when BlacKkKlansman came in and just tore open the blinds on this problem we have in America and said, hey, this happened in the 60s with this black man infiltrating the KKK, and we're still in 2018 dealing with the same issues. And I thought that that would have been a much better choice for Best Picture, but they gave it to Green Book, and it was just upsetting with the quality of movies. I mean, Roma in there, The Favorite in there. I mean, I love A Star is Born, but I mean, Vice too, such a letdown. And being the last category of the night, the one you build up to all night, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. And I really didn't think it went terribly wrong or terribly bad with no host. It went a lot better than I expected. I thought it was going to be a complete disaster. The clunkiest parts were the beginning and the end. You know, the beginning, awkward, you know, forced humor, and then the clunky at the end where she's like, it's Sandra Bullock after she gets done, it's like, well, that's it. See ya. Like, that's the parts where the host really would have came in, you know, opening and closing monologue or whatever. But besides that, I didn't think it did too bad. You know, in the middle, it felt like just one award to the next and just moved along. One of the biggest things, though, was that thank goodness, Academy, thank goodness, you did not present film editing, cinematography, I believe it's going to be hair and makeup as well, during a commercial break. Thank you. Those deserve 100% to be in the live broadcast. But Oscars overall, not bad. You guys remember back to TrakkRecord is number 2, Oscar season part 2, where I dive into nominations with you guys. I actually went back looking over my picks. Actually went 16 for 22. Got a lot more than I thought I got right. I didn't pick on short doc or live short because I didn't see those, so I didn't want to have a pick on them. But the ones that I got wrong was Best Picture, but that was a shocker with Green Book. Did not see that coming. I don't think anybody did. Actress was also a shocker. Didn't get that right either. I thought for sure it was going to be Glenn Close or maybe Yalitza Aparicio. Film editing, I did not get right. I thought that it was going to go to BlacKkKlansman, and I said my wild card is going to be Bohemian Rhapsody, and my wild card ended up being right. Sound mixing, I got wrong. I did say that whoever won sound editing was going to win sound mixing, so I guess in that aspect, but I said that I wanted to see Star is Born win for mixing, just with all the live sounds and stuff, but I got that wrong, even though I did say that it was going to be whoever wins sound editing, it's going to be sound mixing, because that's what it literally is. Score was my biggest gripe of the whole night, besides, probably outside of Best Picture. Score is my next biggest gripe, because of that music, and If Beale Street Could Talk. It was just so beautiful, the soundtrack was so beautiful, and to get it stolen away by Black Panther, it just, I don't know how they did it, but it got stolen away from If Beale Street Could Talk, going to Black Panther. The last one I got wrong was visual effects. I said Infinity War. I said that it'd get it for the snap and for, you know, Thanos being CGI the whole time, but it did go to First Man. Took it home because of space sequences, because of the biopic. I mean, that's really the only reasons, but I'm not upset with it. I think that it's fine to take it home, but what else can you expect from the Oscars? It brings some highs, it brings some lows. I mean, there's some letdowns, there's some really great wins. So overall, I'm not upset. I was a lot more satisfied with this Oscars than I thought it was going to be. I thought for sure that this thing was going to be a complete disaster with no host and everything that's going down and the nominations, but it actually didn't turn out too bad, and it makes you look forward to the next year. So I'm excited already for these movies that are starting to come out. I mean, we got previews for Lion King, we got previews for a new Scorsese movie. It's going to be an exciting year. wrapping back up and starting the whole grind again. But that's this video. Just want to give you guys that wrap up of Oscar season, get it finally over. It's been kind of this whirlwind of events, whirlwind of a season with all these movies, but wrapped up and out of here. So thank you for joining me again today. Next week, probably going to go on a backlog on some movies I just wanted to tell you guys about, break them down in depth. That's kind of how it's going to go from here on out now that Oscar's over. Just kind of some movies I see, TV shows, whatever, going to kind of start being a little more free-flowing, and it's kind of how it's going to go here on TrakkRecord Media with me. But that's it for this video. Again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to be on the TrakkRecord team to stay up to date on all our new content that drops. I'm James. Don't forget to keep clean track record.